people in general don't know much about climate, and they think that it's just a conflict between the countries that don't have petrol, like European Union countries and Japan, and who want to force the country who have petrol, like China, like Russia, like United States, to get rid of this petrol, because in this situation they would be better off. And that's that. Okay. Mythology. Yes, it's a living poly. Among the, of course, it's not negative. It's just neutral or controversial column now. So the Japanese, this is the living polytheism. No wonder that they have many gods, many things like that, and they also have a very rich mythology. There is a great fish that has been ridden by a god of the sea, Susanoo, and some version of this big fish is Godzilla. It's like atomic nuclear version of it. So it's a living mythology, and no wonder that it's so very stimulating for those anime movies and things like that. The Japanese are responsible for responsible for like 11 or 12% of world's exports of cultural content. So it's mainly anime and manga and so on. And so it's a very rich offer for other parts of the world. The cherries, yes, the cherries, very famous. The cherries are, when they are blooming, it's very good, very nice to see, but the Japanese cherries are not to be eaten. They are not eatable, not comestible. They only look nice. Maybe because of that they haven't eaten all of them already, and we can enjoy the view. Of course, they have the normal cherries too, imported from South Germany in like 1870s. Okay, sake, yes, relatively weak in comparison to other alcoholic beverages of this type, to grappa even, and something like this, because they are not very good. The people of Far Asia, they usually not very good in digesting alcohol. The same with milk, and the only exceptions in both of those cases are of course the Mongols and Manchurians. Okay. Honor, yes, Japanese are very serious about the honorable things, about honorable behavior. They often, when they do business with the Western Europeans, for instance, or Americans, they are usually very astonished that all this stupid rubbish has to be all the time signatured and so on, signed and so on. So nothing can be just given on the word of honor, which is very strange from Japanese perspective. Okay, they have very crazy television shows, when sometimes they they put some grease on their bellies and they go from the stairs running and going very smoothly on this grease that is also placed on the other participants' bellies also, and so they are going very smoothly and very fast on those bellies, the belly against bellies. So it's very, and sometimes they even have like the shows in which they have the task to beat each other with ping pong balls, and why not, and so on. And they have to target not the opponent's part of the table, but they have to target the nose, for instance, and so on, and that's the task. So they can play like children, because the taboo thing is in the social, very serious matters of work and cooperation. When they have the free time, they have a total lack of taboo. Okay, that's the same of they have the very formal. The formal sphere is very formal indeed. They have even more. Some expressions are used only in relation to some other people, so when you are a woman and speaking to men, so you use a little bit different words. When you are man among men, you use a little bit something different, some different set of words. When you address the elderly, or some